Welcome. Welcome, everybody, to the Google Developer Group DevFest for Switzerland first edition. We are so excited to have all of you here. 7 months ago, when we started and we thought that all GDG will unite in Switzerland to create a single event, we never thought that so many people will register. We are sold out now for more than 4 weeks, and we are still people applying to be part of it. So first of all, thank you very much to all of you to be there and to attend these conferences with us. That is something very important. By saying all Google Developer Group of Switzerland, we are talking about Geneva, about Basel, about Zurich, about Fribourg, and about Bodensee. But there are also a lot of other people all over Switzerland that get implied in the process to prepare all these things. So I would like to thank all the people that will not be named today, but there is a full staff behind this that did a very good work around it. I would like to start with some figures about what's going on during the next days. So as you can see, we have roughly 200 attendees. I think it's a little bit more now because we got some extra people. We got 13 talks, and when I say 13 talks, I have to mention that we got more than 65 applications for talks, and we only selected 13 people, the very 13 best that we think will bring to you something today. It's also important to mention that these talks everything is happening in a single room here. Why? As we know here, we all attended already conferences, and when you're part of a conference, something you don't like is to see your own conferences later on videos. So we try to put everything in a single room, then you will be able to see all talks here and not work around. So this is something that really wanted on this side. We have, I mentioned Code Labs, 15 plus, but we have much more than Code Labs. I just selected 15 because there are 15 related to our conferences, but you will be able to try much more on this day, on these 2 days. You will have Code Lab on Google Cloud Platform, Android, TensorFlow, much more again, but I think feel free. You have on the side cards where you can log in and have a look to the Code Labs. We have also volunteers on the side that will be able to help you to set up all that things. I'm also quite proud, we are also quite proud that we have 7 nationalities and 5 countries with the speakers. We really try to select people all over Europe. We have people from Ukraine, we have people from England, we have people from Italy, we have people from Spain. We have rock star people from Google coming, talking about TensorFlow. So I think this will be something very interesting. As I mentioned, this is the first Swiss DevFest, but it's also the largest Google Tech-related conference in Switzerland. Which does it mean that we are officially the biggest Google Tech-related conference. So for this, I think we should also to applaud it because this is also thanks to you. I'm allowing a very short introduction about Google Developer Groups. I don't know if everybody is completely comfortable with what is Google GDG, sorry. So GDG are pretty much non-business, non-profit groups related to technologies. We have all volunteers. It's not professional. And we try to educate and to bring experience, to share experience to people with technologies, Google technologies, but not only Google technologies. This is also the great part of it. We're also open to much more, to any other technology. And this is why I do like also this kind of conference and this kind of place is Google is in the name, but we are also open to any other technology. So feel free to ask questions or to talk about technology. I'm sure our speakers and other people will be very happy to answer any question you might have. So it's also important to mention what will happen today. What will happen the next 2 days. Sorry, 2 days will be too easy for us. We need 2 days for that. So we have 3 main, I would say, topics. TensorFlow, which is the open source machine learning library from Google. I'm saying TensorFlow, but I should say machine learning in general and artificial intelligence. People from great company as Swisscom, will share very good experience and very deep tech presentation about machine learning and how they use it within their environment. So this part, why we did select machine learning? That's a good question, because machine learning in 2016, was something big, but 2017 will be huge. It will be everywhere. So I think we are it's a kind of start kit for you for the next year. But I'm sure already some people in the assembly is already working with machine learning, or maybe already with TensorFlow. We have, of course, Android, because a Google Tech Conference without Android is not a Google Tech Conference. So we'll talk about Android. And we have great speakers from Germany and Europe coming here to talk about Android. When I say expert, it's not a list of the word. They are really people contributing to a lot of things in the Android community, and you will see that on Sunday more specifically. And finally, I'm sure everybody here heard about progressive web apps. The web is becoming progressive. A lot of technology have changed, and a lot of new technology are coming. We therefore selected not talk about progressive web app, but technologies that help application to become progressive. That's why we'll have talk on Firebase and Angular and Polymer. Once more, these people that we have selected here are references in this area. So if you have any question, this is also the purpose of such conference, is your capacity to talk with people, to interact with them. And this, we will really appreciate if you raise question or contact speaker directly. So, machine learning, about today. This afternoon, we'll have a full afternoon dedicated to machine learning and TensorFlow. And we have also a talk specific to Docker, because we think also Docker has a certain influence on the today's IT. It's not part of machine learning, but we wanted anyway to put it in this part of the day, because it's a kind of related to Google Cloud solutions. So machine learning, Saturday, so this afternoon, I think it will be an awesome afternoon, because people from Google are coming to talk about it, and some great reference about TensorFlow from Google are coming to talk here, so I'm sure we'll really enjoy that. Android, as I mentioned, on Sunday morning. So the part of Android specified here, we have talk on performance and resilience. So we have Hassan, which is a Google developer expert for many years on Android, coming to talk about performances on Android and how you could improve your application on Android. So please feel free also to contact him and to ask questions. We have Code Labs also about Android development. So please feel free to check them. Sorry. And Saturday afternoon, we have the talk about the web. So, in fact, it's a specific talks, because we are mixing the different technology together. We have Firebase with Angular and Angular with Firebase. We have talked like that on this. So it's really this set of the technology mix that will be presented on this Sunday afternoon. Something, just a very small thing. Drinks are allowed in the room. There is no problem. But food, please, we will really appreciate if you don't eat in this room. It's something very that we will really appreciate. Volunteers. A small talk about volunteers. You will see, and I think you already seen people. You have people like that over there with a red T-shirt and white cap, and they are here to help you and to do the clown also. And they have both job. So this guy over there, you can ask him for jokes. He's very good. So, so if you have any question, you need to go to the bath, you need to go to drink something, you have a question, these people are dedicated to you for the next 2 days. They will be there to help you and to move forward. Something I would like also to talk about is the fact that I have the feeling that we are currently writing history of the Google developer groups. The Google developer groups in Switzerland are existing for many years now, and starting in Zurich. And it's spreading a bit everywhere in Switzerland. We have a very young one from Freiburg, Entschuldige, sorry, that is extremely active, that is doing a lot of things, and we are really excited to see this this community growing up like organically through the country. So you will meet these leads, these community leads here. Please feel free to go to them, to talk to them. We will be very happy if you join this community. They will be very happy to bring you in, to borrow you in within each GGGs. We have the Basel one is also there, the Zurich one is there, and the Bodensee one is also there. So please go to these people. They know to manage the community. They are doing a great job every day. So please feel free to contact them. I would like now to thank specific partners and thank specific sponsors that help us to make this happen. Without this company, without these partners, just nothing will happen. We will not be there today. And this, I have to say, as a non-business, non-profit organization, we are really appreciating that. We are really appreciating that companies take on the time and energy to say, yeah, guys, you know, what you do is kind of cool. And we like it, so we would like to support you. And for us, I think it's the heart of the things. When you see professional people coming to you and saying, we are kind of acknowledging what you're saying, what you're doing is something good, and we support you, we won already. It's a kind of win. So I would like really much to thank you, these companies. I would like to start, of course, by Swisscom. Swisscom is more than, I would say, a sponsor or a partner. Swisscom has supported us from the beginning to the end. They provided, I will say, human support. They're providing logistic support. They were here for us. They are providing very great speakers. And I have to say, I consider them as true partner. Are really people that are really moving us, helping to move us forward. So I would like to give a big applause for Swisscom, please. I've been very surprised to see how Swisscom is involved in artificial intelligence, in AI development. And I'm really excited to see the talk about it this afternoon, because I think it will be something really interesting. Of course, without the help of Hochschule für Technische Rapperswil, HSR, there is no need to say that we will not be there. We won't be able to do it. The team has supported us for everything. We've been amazed by how the team has been organized for us, how they help us, how they supported us during all the process. We have Daniel is our technical man, and he's doing a great job. He's always here to support us. So I think you can go quickly to him today and thank him, because I think he's doing a really good job on his free time for us. So that's something very good. I would like to applaud him and HSR in general. The last one, but I think a big one too. I will call them our best friends. They are our best friend. They are not sponsor, not partners. They are friends. They are really helping us on everything. As I mentioned, we have Google in the name, but Google say, we are our best friend. You do what you want, and we support you as much as you can. And this, again, is something that has been always there with Google. Google is providing a lot of things for us, has built specific code labs for us, has provided devices for us, has provided tremendous speaker for us. So I do think that Google, without the Google developer groups, Google developer groups with Google will be quite different. So I would like to applaud our last speaker, Google, for everything they do here. So, enjoy your DevFest, but before to go, I would like, again, to talk about the program of the next 2 days. As you've seen, we have different tables here around the room. So you have different, I would call these booths. We have booths where you have retro video games with the original NES and SNES to play with Super Mario and other games. Yeah, that is cool. It's the original one, it's a classic one. It's mine. Be careful, please. It's a collection one. You can build a drone over there. So there is one drone for almost 200 people. You said, okay, that will be tough, but it's a challenge. We try to say to you, okay, we put a single thing, and we want you to to kind of organize together, to be able to work together and to build something. And that's the purpose of it. This is why we only want. We want to see you collaborate and work together. So one booth, one drone to build. Here, I have to say thanks Samsung, because Samsung provides us the VR gear with a phone, so feel free to use it. If you have any question or don't know how to use it, please contact a volunteer. They will be more than happy to support you on that. That is something good. We have also here Arduino starter kit, where you can build whatever you want. Again, there is only one, but there is a lot of options, so feel free to, again, collaborate together. It's important. The Lego booth, so this is more just to be creative, just build whatever you want. I do like Lego very much. This is normally for my daughter, but I'm using them in my personal time, so that's something very good. I like it. Just be creative with it, and it's a lot of fun. And finally, we have cardboard here that has been provided. And please feel free. There's different type of cardboard, so we will really appreciate if you try it, and also to provide feedbacks about it, because there are some innovative cardboards like plastic. So we want to see what you think about that. So here are some examples. This is the traditional cardboard. And here are the plastic cardboard. So just please try it. I have to mention something because I saw it already. They are not to take away. They are not to take away. If you want some at the end, you can talk to me. We can give some away, but they are not to take away for the moment, because we would like everybody to play with it. I think except that, I would like personally to thank all the team, the organization team from the DDG that worked for months to build this event for us and for everybody here. And I would like also to thank you again to be here, because without you here, there is no event. So I'm wishing you a great DevFest, and thank you very much.